Hey, good morning, everybody. You know, I'm excited to be getting ready for Easter. A couple days from now is Palm Sunday, and so I got everything designed up and geared up toward Palm Sunday. Then following week's Easter, so I'm thinking about it. Well, in the Moravian text where I'm reading, it's right there where Joseph of Arithmia came and asked for Jesus' body. And as he bought, man, I got that pillow in my way. Sorry about that. As he bought the tomb and gave a place for Jesus to be, I think it shows his selflessness. He was clearly in Matthew. It shows he was a disciple. But, in other Gospels, it shows, his place in society, that he was a prominent guy and he had money and he had this, but yet he still loved God and loved others. And so I see the benchmark of a disciple. I see a guy who loves Jesus. And, hey, we don't know how mature he was or how immature he was. We don't know what issues he was still having, what issues he wasn't having. But reading that this morning, it's one of the places that just always blesses my socks off. Seeing Joseph of Arithmia step in and say, "Can I have his body? I got this tomb." And hey, we know the story. We know that tomb's only used for 3 days. And but what an awesome way to come in there. And then I began to think about the season we're in now, of ways that loving others and all that. And I don't know. I've had to think through 50 ways of how to word it. One of me wanted to word it of, if you haven't called anybody in this season, you're a horrible person. You may not even be a Christian. And I'm like, that may be a little rough. But James says stuff like, if you have all the mysteries, all the prophetic powers, if you've got all the understanding in the world, but you have not love, you're nothing but a clanging gong. And if you have these, all this other stuff, but you're not able to love, you got nothing. And here's Joseph of Arithmia, that he's a business guy. I mean, I think he was a Pharisee and all this, and he had money and he had all this stuff, but he still took the time to go to Pilate and say, "Can I have his body to bury it?" And I think we can learn in crisis a lot about ourselves. And one of the things that being an extrovert, it's natural and easy for me to begin to want to reach out to people. But sometimes as an extrovert, you go light and fluffy to too many people. And so I've been learning, slowing down a little bit and having a little bit longer conversations, having a little bit more in-depth conversations with some. Not trying to be just flighty, trying to listen more. I'm trying hard. And so as I say all of this stuff, I want to kind of lean in on everybody a little bit today and say, hey, man, today, maybe pick up the phone and call somebody. Maybe just pick up the phone and text somebody. You see your neighbor outside, maybe speak to him. The world will know we're his disciples by our love for one another. But also we see how loving outside as well. And so I just want to encourage everybody with this one thing. And I know many of us are working longer hours now. Our congregation's kind of, it's a tension. It's a blessing and a curse of I don't know anybody in our congregation that's not working now. I think everybody's still working. Many are working from home. Many are working from remote locations. Many of them are doing other schedules and all that. But even in the midst of that, if we could take just a moment on that ride home or after we get home or maybe on lunch break and just shoot a quick text, a call. Hey, how are you doing? And let's just love somebody today. So, man, it's Friday. I get excited over Fridays. I always have. Even back when I was a teenager working at Walmart, I knew I'd have to work Saturday and Sunday. But doggone it, there's something special about a Friday. So let's live into it, let's love into it, and let's get out there and get after it. Guys, have a great day. Have a great weekend. If you need anything, I say this every time, call. I saw Kroger's out on Dover Roads got stocked up on toilet paper. I saw last night Publix had A few paper towels come in. So life is good. Let's have a great weekend. Guys, y'all have a good one. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being who you are. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for the way so many are rising up to this occasion. Thank you for the way that I'm seeing generosity flow. And man, that goes such a long way in this world. Have a great day. I'll see y'all later.